still doing it on the young man's level at a high level. The iconic.
There's something that I want to say, but words sometimes get in the way. I just want to show my feelings for you. Oh, yeah. You are my lady. You're everything I need and more. You are my lady. You're all that I'm living for. You are my lady. Hello, everybody. It's me, Freddie Jackson, and I'd like to thank an awesome God for allowing me to be here yet another Thursday with you, sharing some moments of happiness and love. I enjoyed last week so much. You know, people expressing themselves and pouring themselves out and sharing a lot of their personal feelings with me, and just simply just having some conversation outside of what we are being fed every day in the morning and morning, noon, all through the night. It just keeps going on and on, all kind of information. But it's now September, and we started conversations in August. And it's a really good thing and wonderful thing because I love the fall. I love the fall. And so now we get to fall into a whole nother kind of feeling with this conversation. Man, how time flies, it flies. Summer's going to be over, Labor Day is coming on. And it makes it a lot easier even doing this. I look forward to it because I'm able to share it with some very special people that's in this room that you guys are becoming very familiar with. And it's my posse here. And we're having it's my posse. I got a posse. You know what I'm talking about? And you guys are my posse. And I can't get this done without your support and your help. So I love you very much for it. So this is the vision. This all started with the vision of my manager, Mr. David Still. We were traveling on the road, and a driver was lost, and he was making us late to get to a gig, and I kept saying, I'll be damned, I'll be damned, I'll be damned. We told you that last week. So this all started out off of a little joke, I'll be damned. So here we are, here, now, making it come true, bringing light to it, having simple conversations. And I'm loving every single minute of it. And I'm loving the fact that not only are you loving me, which is not a hard thing to do anyway. Everybody loves me. But don't you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
And they said that on their own.
Yes, we love you.
What did you say?
Yes, we
say my name, say my name. You good, I treat you well. But look, no, guys. It's a pleasure seeing you guys again here. Always a pleasure. It's really nice seeing Jake, who has been the other guy part of this group. Yeah, that's another Evans. Every week I get another Evans. I've been knowing you guys for about 5 years. Every year I get another Evans. Evans are falling from heaven. Every week. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Evans. They're just coming from all over the world. John, you're having your birthday today.
Yep.
All I can say is happy birthday. That's all I got for you today. I'll be damned if you think you're going to get some of this. No. But I love you. Happy
he's
birthday
turning
to you.
30.
Yeah, 30. He's old. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you old, young, but at the end of the day, you my 30-year-old John, and I love you for it.
Listen, he said this is my birthday, but I'm not gonna miss Mr. Jackson's podcast.
He better not miss it because somebody else will have that seat next week. He's smart. He better blow out the candle. He better blow out his job. Smart. See, you're smart. You're almost 31. And of course, Jake is here. Jake is the eldest of the Evans. I got to talk to your mother. I mean, because it's like I'm getting the Evan every other week.
Are you calling me Jake now?
No, that's Jay. It's so many of you. How you prefer? And then your mother named you all with Jay. Jake, John.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All biblical names.
Hey, those are Bible names, sir.
Yeah, right, but you not living a Bible life.
How dare you?
You need God. But happy birthday to you, and Jake, it's good to see you. Glad that you was able to. I did a little shopping last weekend. I went shopping, because I love clothes. I love to buy clothes. I can't stay out of the store. But I did something special because I know you guys are so wonderful. So, and you've been doing a great job doing this. So I bought you all something. I got you all something. Mask. You get a mask. You get a mask. You all get masks. I feel like Oprah Winfrey.
Nice.
You all get a mask.
Right into the camera.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and I better see you with them on, or if not, if I see you walking down the street and you ain't got on a mask, don't come in next week. But let me stop acting so silly with y'all, because I can always get to you guys. So, did I throw you a mask, Kyle? Oh, that means you may not be here next week. But no, I'm just kidding. Let me stop acting silly. But you know what? I'm glad to get out and have a good time. And people have been saying, we just like the fact, Freddie, that you just kicking it, having a good time here in this space where I'm comfortable. And I think it's important for everybody to find some place that's comfortable for them to get away from the madness. And so I'm able to come here and just be me and hang out and have a good time, and that fills me up for a minute. But I'd also like to give a special shout out to Miss Sissy Houston, who's being honored at the New Jersey Hall of Fame. My lovely, lovely, loving Miss Sissy Houston, and I wish her all of the best. She deserves that and some more legendary voice. Luther couldn't live without her. Of course, the Queen of Soul used to say Sissy Houston is one of her premier soprano voices. And, anytime you heard a record, you knew the voice of Sissy Houston, and you know the voice of Sissy Houston. So, Mother Houston, God bless you and congratulations to you. And I will always love you. Now, there's another person that I have to share you with, and that's my loving friend, Miss Irene Gandy. You see, last weekend, I spent some time writing letters. There's my loving Irene Gandy, Miss Broadway. When you say Broadway, you say the name Irene Gandy, and she is my friend. She's worked with the finest, or I should say the finest. I've worked with her, from Felicia Rashad to even Angela Lansbury. My God, the list goes. Kerry Washington, and she is one of my friends. Tony Award-winning publicist on Broadway. I wrote a letter to her this last weekend because I think writing letters, it's like the key to the soul. It's nice that you can do it on your computer, and you can do it in the bathroom and in the tub. That's I could use a little love right now. But it's nice when you can just sit and actually let words pour out of the ink pen, because they pour out from your soul. And so I wrote Miss Gandy, my good friend, although I talk to her all the time, I wrote her a letter. I sat at my window and I wrote a letter to her because there were certain things that I needed to say that I think that I want her to hold on to for a lifetime. It's like every now and then I go into my very special box and I'll pull out a letter that my mother, or a card that my mother wrote me, and it really touches my heart and it makes me feel comforted. And so I sat and wrote a letter to her. And I wrote the letter, but now I got to get a stamp. Give me one stamp at a time. So I did the letter. So now all I got to do is mail it. And I love you, Gandhi. I love you. So I just wanted, that's some of the stuff that I did this weekend, as well as, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Fellas, can I get up and do my thing? I found a box of vinyl records.
What? Nice.
What? I'll be damned. I found a box of records, and I called my neighbor she has a phonograph. She has a record player. And so we sometimes are there for each other. So I said, I got some vinyl. Can I come over? So she said, yeah, well, let me get the wine ready. I said, yeah, I only drink Night Train. No, we had Chardonnay. Sure, it was Chardonnay. But we had a good time listening to stuff like Rare Earth. She's faced the hardest times you could imagine. We listened to Jerry Butler, Ain't Understanding Mellow. We listened to the Sparkle album, Aretha Franklin. I mean, the Ozzy Brothers, Drifting on a Memory, For the Love of You. Oh, I
Classics.
remember that. Huh?
Classics.
Classic. Yeah, that's classic. But you guys were too young. You don't even have any classics.
We know all
you
about
probably
it.
know it.
We know Wildflower.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, you know it because you hear it a lot, but you don't really. You didn't live it. You probably lived. You can't touch this. That's when you was born.
Can't touch it.
You remember those? Yeah. That's the first record I ever heard was "You Can't Touch This." That's the young self. But anyway.
First record I ever had was the Thriller album by Michael Jackson.
Wow.
That's the first record.
You was growing up.
Yeah, I was. That was amazing.
You don't have to tell the age.
I don't care.
No, I don't want you to tell her. People think that you're young. No. Let's keep it like that. Keep it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wow, that was an incredible album. You know, I had the pleasure of meeting Michael Jackson. It was amazing. I was in London performing, and so we drive up to this wonderful hotel, and all of this paparazzi was outside, and I'm like, oh God, I have arrived.
All this for me?
For me, Tito passed me the tissue. You know, so I'm like, wow. And so then when I got inside, I got a tap on my shoulder, and it was Bob Jones, who was Michael Jackson's everything. And so I was friends with him. A lady by the name of Debbie Fee introduced me to her from the Right On magazine. I'm going way back. And so Bob says, what are you doing here? I said, well, I have a show at the Hammersmith Odeon. And he says, well, I said, oh, now I get it, while all the havoc is outside. I said, he's here, isn't it? And so he started laughing. He says, well, would you like to meet Michael? And I said, of course. Who wouldn't want to meet Michael Jackson? So he says, well, when we get ready to get into the arcade, I'm getting out of a car. He's ready to get into the cage and stuff like that and go somewhere and do whatever Michael was going to go and do. He said, I'll call you and come on up and say hello to Michael. I said, okay. I said, but Bob, I need you to do me a favor because I know Michael likes to scare people, like come out of rooms and say like, you know, scare you. I said, please let Michael know. Please tell him not to try to scare me. I said, because I'm from the hood.
Right.
And I might have to react.
Right.
I just said, it won't be because I want to. But
can you imagine them headlines? Michael Jackson.
Jackson and Jackson getting it, beating it.
Jackson v. Jackson.
Can you imagine that? Anything could have worked. But I said, and Bob started laughing. So they get ready to go, and I get a phone call in my room, and Bob says, Michael says, come on up. We're ready to see you. Come up to this floor, blah, blah, blah. Of course, Michael had the whole floor. Mm-hmm. Not a suite, the whole floor. Even Bubbles had a suite. I said, damn, Bubbles got my suite. But I went in, and so I sat down, and I slowly heard that Thriller door open. That I said, okay, don't play it, Michael, right? And so all of a sudden I heard this little voice say, Freddie, are you out there? I said, yes, Mr. Jackson. And so he came out, and he was the nicest. I'm telling you, I mean, real fan mode. And I'm like, wow. I'm like in a room with, well, a huge room with the man, Michael Jackson. And so I stood up and shook his hand, and I actually touched the glove.
Wow.
I was like, I'm done going to heaven. So he was so nice. He says, I love what you're doing. Great job. Congratulations on all of your success. I says, well, Michael, I've always loved you for years. And so we went on and on. So, you know, it was time for Michael to moonwalk out of the room. Mm-hmm. And so he says, well, have a good time and have a great show. And he says, but Freddie, I want to say something. So I said, yes. He says, I got your message.
What message?
I was gonna beat him up if he tried to scare
me. Michael was like, "Don't get it twisted. I'll whoop that ass."
Michael was like, right?
Don't get it twisted.
So I was like, oh no! I said, I was just joking, have a good day. He says, I thought it was funny. I said, okay. When I walked in the room, I said, he got that message now.
Yeah.
But that was such an incredible moment. I mean, who gets a chance?
Not many people.
To first threaten Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But then he was just so warm. And I'm like, I wish the rest of the world could actually experience this moment, because so many times people have this perception of entertainers that we're untouchable or we don't have emotion. And at that point, I was like, I love Michael Jackson, you know. We buddies. Mm-hmm. Got it going on, you know. But what an emotion that I had. So we listened to all types of music. My neighbor Stephanie and I, we had a really, really good time. So also I want to just say, you have been pouring out a lot of love. Some people have been saying that they went to the African American Museum, the Smithsonian African American Museum, and they actually saw my name I'm on the wall at the Smithsonian African American Museum, along with other Jacksons. It's a whole list. But myself and Paul Lawrence, Barry Eastman, all of us are on that one record there. And so I thank you so much for visiting the museum and showing Freddie Jackson some love. It's history, you know, and being a part of history in this even R&B world. It's an honor for me. Little Harlem Boy did something that was really, really, really good. So I just want to share some of that stuff with you and to let you know that I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. So let's get into...
I want to take this time real quick to address all the people in the chat. We have so many people chiming in, so many people
that's a good
shouting you out, saying how much they love you. They're loving the story, cracking up at your story with Michael. I want to let everybody know who's watching right now on Facebook. Please, if you get a chance, just shout Mr. Jackson out. If you have a question for him, if you have something you want to know about his music, just write it in the chat. chat. We have people watching every chat and making sure that we can get those questions to him. Also, don't forget to like and share this video, because the more people we get knowing about this, the more Facebook will share this, and we can get more and more people knowing that Mr. Jackson is doing this live stream every week. Also, all of the people watching on YouTube, we appreciate you right now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know every time we go live. And yeah, I think we got everybody there. Anybody got any questions they want to?
I just want to share that Jake, Jamie, and John John's mom is watching. She said, "Hey, Freddie."
Hey,
haven't
Mama,
seen you in
how
a while.
are you? I haven't seen you. It's almost time for Christmas rice again. Yeah.
I love that rice.
Did she make the rice for me?
She made rice and I left it.
You see how he do you?
I'll be damn.
I'll bring it over
You
to
see
you
how he
tomorrow.
do you?
No,
I'll bring it over to you
You
tomorrow.
gonna give me my rice tonight? I already made some chicken.
I'll drop it off for you tonight.
Hold it a second.
Because I was busy bringing his cake for his birthday, and
Busy bringing his cake and forgot my rice. You hear that, Mom? You see? All right, send another Evans over here, because these two are tripping. But thank you so much for the rice, for sending me the rice. I guess this means that we really are family. We married. I'm getting rice. They throwing rice at me. So we married now. That's what I'm talking about. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So I got a couple of things.
Go ahead.
Valencia Foreman said, "You're such a beautiful man."
Well, she's right. No, thank you so much. You read it like you the kid. You know, it's the way you read it. That's the other Jake. Like, he couldn't believe it. She says, yes, somebody likes me too. Somebody loves me, baby. You know, and I think I know who it is. And thank you so much for the compliment.
Ruthie Medley said, "We love you. You put so much emotion in your music."
Yes, I do. I put the emotion in the music because every heart needs to be touched, and I try to emotionally connect a melody with your heart. So thank you so much.
Okay, I got a bunch of people on YouTube. Hello from Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma.
Hello, Mr. Jackson from Florida.
I love my Florida, my Mitzi Berry down there. There's a lady, Mitzi, down there who every morning, 7 days a week, Mitzi calls me up and says a prayer with me and sends me a song and sings a song of praise. So, Mitzi, I love you. In Florida, I love Florida very much, and I'm praying for the best for them.
We also got Miss Jean Anderson. That's Jay Coast's mom. She's watching as well. She said, "Hey, Freddie."
Hey, haven't seen you since the Christmas party last year.
Yeah.
God bless you.
A bunch of people saying happy birthday to John just to throw that out
John.
there. Yeah.
We get I'm telling
You
you,
have
Mr.
your
Jackson.
friends calling in now? Oh, hell to the nah. I don't think so. Let's get this out of the way. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. John, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay.
That's enough.
Now back to Freddie Jackson. I work alone.
Dorval Stewart had a question. He wanted to know
Who?
when you come into Kansas City, Missouri, I should say.
Dorval Stewart.
Dorval
Did I-
Stewart, yes.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Could y'all Evans talk amongst yourselves?
I'm making sure I said his name
Oh,
right.
you did. You said it.
But he said he would love to see you, get a picture. You know, he's a fan. He's 31 too, so he's a young
Wow.
young
You
guy.
see?
Loving you.
Even the kids still love me. They all no. Thank you so much. Let me tell you, 31 and still loving some good old R&B music.
Oh.
That says a lot. That even people at the age of 31 now, which you think would be so embedded in so many other different types of music. Let me tell you, there's nothing like the love and the rhythm of a good R&B love song. It can never, ever be replaced. So thank you so much for loving my music.
Okay, so from YouTube, we have Mina Henderson. Hi, Mr. Freddie. I am Portuguese. The first time I fell in love with your music was in Florida back in 1984. Your music still touches me.
Oh, thank you so much, and I will continue. Portuguese. See, music has no boundaries.
Nope.
It has no boundaries, and I will continue to give you what it is that you love and what you need. I can only deliver it that way. So many people have tried to make me turn different corners with my music, but it's like it's not broken. I'm not trying to fix it. And what it is what it is, and the way that I deliver it, you will not take that from my heart and my soul.
All right, so I got a question here. It says, Mr. Jackson, have you ever met Reverend Ike?
This is somebody probably that knows me.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yes, I know. Yes, I know Reverend Ike. Reverend Ike, before I ever made a record, I was singing in a group called the Wilbur Johnson Ensemble. And we used to be his singers, Reverend Ike's singers, every Easter. It was like the first job, kind of, sort of, that I got. And what an incredible man, slick, always fly.
Look at that hairdo.
Oh, God. I mean, you just used to pray for the haircut. I mean, Reverend Ike was just so smooth. And we used to kind of laugh because, you know, his saying was, if you want pie in the sky by and by, you know, and, you know, he had the original prayer cloths, and he would heal people. They would walk up in different aisles, but Reverend Ike had a thing where, like, as a matter of fact, his niece Yolanda Wins used to sing background for me, but Reverend Ike would be like, okay, I'm gonna pray, and this is the $100 prayer line, and then he had the $75 prayer line, and then the $50 $75 prayer line. But when he got to the $50, I think the deacons used to do the $50 prayer. But I really learned a lot business-wise, to be perfectly honest with you, from Reverend Ike. But what an experience. I think I had to be at least 21 or 22 years old when I did that. So, yeah, I go back in time.
All right, what else we got?
Oh, we got Manuel McFarland. He used to be a concierge at your building.
Oh, I used to live when I lived
in
Manhattan, 124 West 60th Street. What an incredible building.
He was saying he remembers you singing a song back in like 2016, 17 to him. Like a little snippet.
You sang to him? You sang to
I sang to Manuel.
It was like, he said it was like something you were coming up with.
Oh,
I walk around the grocery store singing songs to people. You want to hear a song I just wrote? Just go like this. Yeah, probably so.
He said you sung a snippet to me in the lobby at the desk for you.
Yeah, I'm sure it was the lobby.
He said, did you finish it?
I hope so. I mean, I haven't lived in that building in, my God, it's been decades. It's the first building that I moved into when I moved from the Bronx. Finally, I made it big time. And so now I'm living in Manhattan, 59th Street, 60th Street. As a matter of fact, if you look at my Tasty Love album, just like the first time, and I'm in that red jacket looking like Aladdin. But it was raw silk. It was a major silk. But I took the picture of that cover off my terrace. I lived on the 43rd floor in that building. Incredible view in the Empire State Building. There we go. That's the picture.
Look at that, boy.
Looking like Captain Jack. Boy.
I was trying to make all your wishes come true. Look at there. Those were semi-shoulder pads. You see what I'm talking about? But you see the Empire State back there building? Yeah. I was standing actually on my terrace. That was New York City.
It looks almost fake.
But it was that was my terrace.
Photoshop.
And I used to actually wake up in the morning looking like that. You know, that's how I walked around the house. You know, that was my.
Did they actually bring lighting up there and everything, or they just snapped a picture?
Are you trying to say?
No, because it looks like a photo shoot. Like,
it is a photo shoot. It was a photo shoot.
But photo shoots usually
you
include
young people,
lights.
you just so in back in the no. Of course they added a little something, but no, the back, all that's New York.
Yeah.
That's actually New York, and me standing in red, white, and kind of blue, and with a chain.
Patriotic.
Yeah, I was. I still am patriotic. I still have on my blue today. But yeah, that was an incredible time living in that building. I lived in that building. Also lived Kelly Ripa.
Oh wow!
And her husband.
They're from, she's from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
I know. I see pictures of her in different places where I now eat and dine. And I know Kelly and her husband Mark very well. But also living right over me in that building was Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone.
Home Alone.
But I used to sometimes have to go upstairs and knock on the door because it was about 4 of those little kids home alone. A lot.
He had a lot of siblings.
Oh, I know. And I met them all.
Didn't that happen in the Dangerous album?
What?
Where he made all the noise?
I don't know what happened with that. But all I know is this. They used to rip and run and rip and run. So that cover or that I used to be like, that was me. But y'all are home alone a little bit too much. But it was a wonderful building. And I probably did sing to you. I was singing in the elevators. But that's what I do. I sing.
So you mentioned Tasty Love earlier. Lisa K. Anderson said, when is a Tasty Love cookbook coming out?
Oh.
I don't know what she means by that.
What's so funny about that? I'm a very good cook. Just because I get rice today don't mean I'm not how to cook. No, well...
That sounds like an adult cookbook.
Yeah, I know.
What do
you mean by that, Miss Anderson?
What you doing in that bathroom? I'm reading my Tasty Love book. Working my love around. Give me that Tasty Love. Y'all make to bring out the worst in me. But no, I am working on a cookbook, because I love to cook. Mm-hmm. We're gonna set up this kitchen here one day in the studio, and I'm gonna cook something special for you guys. But I like I said, I love to cook. So the Tasty Love, it's not gonna be called Tasty Love. It will be called 30 Days to Romance. I'm going to put 30 recipes to 30 of my songs. There will be a nice and slow dish. There will be a Tasty Love dish. There will be a Do Me Again dish. There will be a...
You got to have a main course.
Black Jesus, help me right about now. Y'all are just really out of control. It's just a birthday. Woo! Y'all have taken it all the way to almost a strip joint. Come back. No, so 30 Days to Romance. Rock Me Tonight will be a shellfish dish and shrimp. Jam Tonight will be different types of jam that you can jam tonight with. So yes, I am going to do Tasty Love. I haven't really decided what Tasty Love is going to be. Maybe you can give me an idea what Tasty Love. Let me not go where my mind was getting ready to go. It will be coming out. Okay. But thank you for the idea.
Everybody watching, this is trademarked already, so don't get any ideas.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if you trademark. I won't send you a T-shirt.
We got another guy, Felipe Sosa. He's from Porto. He's writing in Portuguese. So
wow.
All I can get from that is he's from Portugal. Yeah.
Wow, we must visit. This
need
is
to go to Portugal.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. Music is an incredible thing. See, sometimes you sleep it. A lot of people think that because you may not be doing X, Y, Z here in the United States of America, but there are artists who have a livelihood all over the world without just being here in the States. In the States, of course, home. But there is a life so strong with your music over the world. That's why I love traveling. That's why I like meeting all kinds and types of people, because a melody does not have to be transcribed any other way. It just has to fit the heart.
Okay, we have We have Evelyn Hammond says, "Hi, Freddie. How is your mother, Miss Juanita, and your sister Pat?"
Wow, you got a lot of love there. Juanita is in heaven and watching over me and keeping me safe and secure from all alarm. And my sister, Miss Pat, I talked to her today, and my sister Diane, she's fine. I have a loving family, a prayerful family, so thank you so much for saying their names. I appreciate it.
Okay, and good old boy, the man, said on YouTube, says, "Every time I jog outside, I listen to Freddie Jackson. Love your music, sir. Thank you for the great music."
Go at it, brother. That's what I'm talking about. It. Keep on running. Keep on running. And we got some other stuff for you to listen to, so keep on jogging and stay healthy. I need to do a little jogging because I'm sitting around eating too much cake lately, you know. But it's a good thing, and I thank you very much for listening to Freddie.
Okay, so if you could spend an hour with someone dead or alive, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Dead. So like anyone who ever existed, who would it be? An hour.
It would be my mother.
That's a good answer.
It would be my mother. There's no question about it. I would spend as much time as I possibly could just holding Juanita Lavinia Jackson.
That's a good
So
answer.
what else we got?
Hold on, I want to pop up a picture of her for you there. Boom.
Yeah, that would be my delight. My delight.
Beautiful.
When I go to sleep at night, when I wake up in the morning, there's my mother. Look at her. I am truly her child, and I love her, miss her.
You got that beautiful song you wrote too.
Yeah, I wrote a song for my mother on this album. It was time for me to set that free. And she's a woman that used to guide me. As a matter of fact, my mother gave birth to me. She went into labor. My mother was singing in a concert in church. And I was kicking and I was like, I got to get out of here. I want to be on the show. And 12 hours later, Freddie Jackson was born in the Sydenham Hospital in Harlem. But my mother had all of our children in Harlem. They just kept their suite open. It's like, we'll see you in a little while, you know. And so it was 6 of us, and that was my mother. Before she closed her eyes, she said to me, "Freddie Jackson, Freddie, my son." She said, "My son, you've done a well-done job. You took care of all of us. You've loved us. You owe nobody nothing." So to this day, I hear that. Every time somebody tries to whisper something in my ear that does not make sense, I got the approval from Juanita to let me know that I did a good job.
That's beautiful. All right,
so
go ahead.
I got Daphne Straws Lane. She said, "Hi, Freddie, it's Daphne."
Hey, Daphne.
From 142nd Street.
Oh.
I'm remembering those Harvey Wallbangers, LOL, with Anita Rennick.
Now she's talking about my alcoholic days.
Phyllis.
Yeah, we used to be up against the wall banging, boy. Harvey, me.
Where's this show going?
All right. Today's taking a whole nother turn, banging and walls and thrillers and stuff. Yo, Lord, save Jesus, save the King. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. We used to drink those things. Yeah. That's all I can say is.
Okay,
it's Labor Day weekend. I may have to go back for old time's sake.
Someone named Hope says, "What's your favorite meal at Sylvia's? Do you still eat there?"
Oh, whenever I get a chance to go to Harlem 126, between 126th and 127th Street, and I call it Lenox Avenue. Yes, Mama Sylvia. She used to sit at the front of her restaurant, and I would get off of the road, and I was like, I'm tired of eating all this stuff from all these different countries. I need to go and get some grease. And so, I used to go to Sylvia's, and Mama Sylvia would be sitting there, and she would hug me, and she was like, "Get up, boy, what do you want? Give him, boy, what do you want?" So, yes, I love Sylvia's a whole lot. So when I do go to visit Harlem again, Justin, if you're in town, not on vacation, that we just found out that you're going on vacation while the rest of us are sitting here. A lot of nerve. He's going on vacation. On what salary are you going on vacation?
Gotta recheck the books around here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to the grocery store like 5, 10, and you like going on vacation? I need to talk to somebody about this. But when we go, we're going to go to Sylvia's, her granddaughter Trinice. I love you if you're watching and if you hear about this. So Harlem is a main fixture in my life. My sisters, my family still live there.
Okay, so I have another question here about the business. In this crazy music business, how do you stay sane after all these years?
I take as much as this as I need to. I know how to balance it, the Libra that I am. I take some of it serious, and some of it I don't. Because if you let this take total control of you, then it's scary. Because right about now, we are all, as artists, we are all in this same thing together. Nobody's bigger than the other. We are all affected by this. And there are a lot of people who are having a hard time with this adjustment. So therefore, you got to have faith, you got to have strength, you got to stay prayed up, and then you have to stay balanced and to know that actually you're really the greatest part of you. This is just, as the commercial will come up, please stand by. This is just a test. This is really a test of our faith. So I stay balanced with prayer, I stay balanced with hope, and I stay balanced with good people around me. I even keep people around me that play wrong keys on the keyboard.
How many weeks, Steve, are we going to hear about?
Oh, no, that first week he messed up that. And it's been on my heart. It hurts me. Woo, that you messed up that song so bad. Lord, every night I have nightmares. I woke up one morning, I was like, I just heard that wrong key. I was like, no. No, I love you, Steve. But no, but you got to surround yourself with good people. Listen, I want to tell you something. I have some things very special that I'm involved with, and it's very important to me. It's a nonprofit, and I've been involved with a lot and many different nonprofit organizations. But this one I'm very excited about because it's an issue that's close to my heart, because there was someone that went through being battered and living in the shelter, and I went to search for her because I needed to know that she was all right and her child was all right. So this is very close to my heart. So there is a nonprofit by the name of Town Clock. Their mission is to provide permanent, supportive, and as well affordable homes for survivors of domestic violence and their children. We got to remember to save the children. The children are very, very, very important. So donate. Please donate. Come along with me with this. Go to their website, www.townclockcdc.org, and let's support this organization. Please, come on, follow me.
All right. So, on another note,
yes.
that was a very important thing.
Yeah, but this is very important because there's a lot of people, especially during this time.
Oh, yeah.
During this time, people are with each other, and a lot of emotions are rising that you didn't know. You're looking at and say, oh, my God, the last 7 months, it's been a change in this household. Mm-hmm. So, you'd be amazed at when people have to be together, how you may see some things that you don't realize. So please, please, please support this.
So now we're going to go to the segment that a lot of people have been waiting for.
Last week, my God, damn. It was, Lord have mercy, that lady called him with that situation, and people are still talking about it. You know, I went home and had to say a little prayer for her, you know, but...
Well, get ready to get on your knees again.
Well, we're not talking about getting on our knees, not in that situation. Let's keep it clean, Jay. Let's eat rice. Let's eat rice. Let's pray. Yeah, sure you are. Now you want to take it to Holy Ghost time. But what time is it, Jay?
It's time for what? I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. That's what time it is. We got an I'll be damned moment?
We do have an I'll be damned moment.
What
we're gonna start this off with
now read it, Jay.
I'm gonna read through this.
I need you to read it and come on.
So, hey, Mr. Jackson, I hope all is well. My name is Leonard, and I live in Chicago. My story is this. I'm a proud gay man.
Uh-oh.
Although I haven't came out to my family, but I'm sure my parents and my sister know that the only thing I want to do with a woman is to go shopping.
Okay. All right.
Every Thanksgiving, the whole family comes together, and it seems like the main topic of conversation is when am I going to find a good woman and settle down and start a family. I'm always sitting there thinking to myself, please let me meet this good woman so I can ask her if she has a brother.
Damn. Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving. But you know, I got
more than stuffing turkeys. Go ahead.
But you know, I got that one cousin who's always got something smart to say.
It's always one.
You know, the one who's best friends with Jesus.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Every time I see this heifer, she goes on and on and on, asking me when I'm going to give my life to God and come to church with her because that's where all the wholesome good women are.
When the saints go marching in.
But this last Thanksgiving was a little different because my cousin D was bringing her fiance to dinner so we can all meet him for the first time.
Uh-oh.
So as my family started showing up, all they could talk about was how good he was to her and how fine he is and how he's her soulmate. Oh, boy. Where is this going?
I don't know. I need to put my mask on for this one. I need to mask up because this sounds like some sexual healing shit going good about that. Go.
Okay, so I was just happy she could finally leave me the F alone and focus on herself. So in walks D and her fiance. I couldn't believe who it was.
Uh-oh.
All this time, this heifer was getting on my last nerves about me coming to church with her. Hell, she could have just went dancing with me at the Lucky Horseshoe Lounge, and I could have introduced her to Michelle Ops. I mean Mike. Michelle Ops. I mean Mike.
What is going on in this part of the world?
As everyone is getting ready to sit down to have dinner, Mike comes in the kitchen where I am and pleads with me to keep his secret safe.
Ooh.
As messed up as it is, I wouldn't want anyone telling my business, so I told him that he has to be honest with my cousin or I will.
Oh, man, this is a messy Thanksgiving. Pass the turnips.
Everyone about to turn up.
Everybody, in more areas and ways than you think. Man, that macaroni and cheese.
So months passed. This whole COVID thing hit, so I've been focusing on trying to survive. I'm going to be honest, my cousin D and Mike totally slipped my mind. So the other day, I'm sitting in the living room, and in walks my mom asking if I got my wedding invitation for D and Mike's wedding. I laughed about the whole idea of them getting married, and I asked her, what wedding invitation? They're not together anymore. And my mom says, not only are they still together, but I just went to the church last Sunday to hear Mike preach because he's now a pastor at D's church.
Mike is busy.
All I can say is, I'll be damned. Mr. Jackson, I'll be damned.
Hit it, Jay. I'll be damned to the damn. Whoa. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to do this segment of the show because I'm getting damn like, whoa, this is a whole bunch of damn information. I mean, woo, I'm coming out. Whoa. All I can say is I like to be at the next damn Thanksgiving dinner because there's a story out there. Listen, I believe if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. And whoever you are or whatever floats your boat, as long as you find peace and comfort and is safe for you, then be who you are and enjoy your life. That's all I can say. But I think it's important to be honest with the people that you are with, the closest people that you are with, about anything that's going on in your life. Because let me tell you, blood is thicker than water. So I'm in an I'll be damn state of mind right about now, but I'll be damned if I think that you should feel any other way other than live your life.
Okay, what else we got? We got any other comments, any questions we want to hit them with?
Oh, Lord, where's my mask? I need to mask up for that one, girl. Oh, Lord, I got to talk to the Lord. So we got something else going on? And you know what? I'm going to send you, I'm going to make sure that you get an I'll Be Damn t-shirt. And I want you to wear the I'll Be Damn t-shirt at Thanksgiving dinner. Wear it. And just look at everybody and say, I'll be damn. And be happy. And give thanks at the same time.
Martha M. Scott says, can you call your cookbook Love Signals?
Oh, you love that song, that album, huh? Love Signals. Love Signals. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful album. That's the song where you guys' song is on there. What's the name of that song, Steve?
Find My Way.
Find My Way. Mm-hmm. Don't you hit that. That song is in another key. I ain't ready to sing that tonight. You know how to play that, don't you? Funny. Yeah, thank you so much. That's a nice title for the cookbook as well. Send in your ideas. Maybe you know what I might. Let's do this, David. Still, let's think about asking people what they think the name of the cookbook should be. No. Off of, right? No. You say that word so much, I don't know whether you can or not. No. David, we going, no, Mr. No Man. So, I'll be damned if I did not have a wonderful time with each and every single one of you this Thursday. A really good time. And Labor Day is this weekend, and I want you to be safe. I want you to have a good time. Let's forget to take it as easy as we can out there. Take it nice and slow. And to remember, wash your hands, be safe, because the next wave is not over yet, y'all. Something else is about to come. So please be prepared. And always remember through this that you are your best friend and that I love you. And join us next week. Who knows? There might be another Evans that comes into from heaven. We don't know. But we'll be here, me and the Evans family, me and my guys and everybody, and we're going to see you next week. But until then, once again, happy Labor Day. And remember, love is just a touch, just a simple touch. Love is just a touch away. Happy Labor Day. See you soon.